Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome back to the Hytale podcast. We've got a lot of extra news, we've got leaks, but we also have a special guest on the podcast. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Slamma, as you may know me, and I make music, and I have Whooper.
Big
Hello, Whooper.
big Whooper fans over here. I just learned that name
Big
today.
Whooper fan.
It's
Yeah.
big Whooper fan. Big Whooper fans. So Slamma, you said you make music, but for those who don't know in the Hytale community, what have you made that people would know you for?
Well, firstly, I'm making the music that you're hearing right now in the background, which is Hytale
Don't
Lo-Fi.
don't know what part we're at, but it's there.
Yes, it is something. I just make a bunch of like projects just for fun. I post a small amount of my commissions when people want them to be posted. I, yeah.
You do
Cool.
And I also
Pokemon
made the
remixes
logo
as
for this
well?
podcast. I
Yeah.
did do a
You did
Pokemon
make the
remix.
logo. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very
and I have,
impressive.
And I have some upcoming projects too.
I
So
forgot you made the logo for that. Are we still using that
I
one?
always-
Or
I
are we
always
using
have
the
Yes,
meme
upcoming
logo?
yes, we're still using it.
I was gonna say,
We're still using it.
didn't you create one that we were gonna use, but then didn't?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm tripping out. I don't know. But yeah, we have a leak that Joey from the Hytale Podcast Discord, respect Joey, claps for you, leaked. So he sent it to us, and we're able to share it with you guys. So Myne, read it for the third time, because this is totally not a third time.
I was having internet
Okay.
issues.
But they don't have to
Yeah,
know that.
so he asked Oscar, the music guy at Hytale, hey, I love your OSTs, but I really want to listen to them on Spotify because that means I can listen to them offline, not have to have my phone on for YouTube. And his response was quite long, saying the currently released pieces are classified as concepts, so the music may or may not make it into the game as a whole or in part, and are largely subject to change. They're not really meant to be final products, just mock-ups. I put a lot of work into the music, and the quality bar for Hytale's final music is much higher than what you have heard so far, so we won't upload anything to Spotify until we've 100% completed the base game OST to a releasable state, which means when the game releases, or slightly before or after, depending on a few factors like whether I want to do something special for the OST, which I probably will want to do, as opposed to just plotting game files onto a CD and shipping as if. If we were a much smaller indie company, the leniency around releasing in-progress content would have been much bigger, but there's too much at stake now. So, although I would have loved to share many hours of music with you, I just can't. It's probably a much longer answer than you've bought. Damn, I messed up on the very end. I was thinking
You were
got in my
doing
head.
so good.
So close.
I got in my head because the entire time I was reading, I was like, I did not mess up a single thing. I'm doing this full clean.
Everybody
It's
make
both
fun of
the
mine.
original takes. You get the point. He was basically saying it's a long answer.
Yep. So,
Slamma. Music
Slamma,
person.
we need your thoughts
Music
for the
person.
third time.
Okay.
Analysis.
Go.
What I assume this means is that they're going to go into get an orchestra. They're going to get a bunch of different instruments, and they're going to record the songs, the tracks of the songs live, which would mean it's like a lot higher quality, and which is like really cool news. We'll have a super high quality OST music, and I only could think of one downside to this, which is that for modders and musicians, it'll be a little bit harder to like make music that matches the bass Hytale music, like matches the quality or like fits the sound of it. Because right now it's all made like digitally, and some of the instruments people have found, and we've been able to like use them to replicate, like for example, the lute, which is like the most, probably the most iconic instrument in the OST. Someone found the one that they used, and it sounds like it's like really good to add to like fan-made music because it sounds just like Hytale. But once they record them with live instruments, it'll be a different sound. So I have an idea for this, which is a little ambitious, but basically, John Hendricks, I think, recently tweeted that they have not yet added a system to like make music in game or like functionality to the instruments that we've seen in like the trailer and screenshots.
Mhm.
So my idea is when they're out recording the tracks, they can take like a couple of the most iconic instruments and record like one of each note that it plays, and basically make it so you can play the instruments in game, and also give a resource for modders and musicians to make music that sounds just like Hytale.
Cool.
Because they've like, for example, they're releasing the model maker for modelers and such, so that they can have a more accessible way to match the visuals of Hytale. So it'd be cool to have something for the audio too.
That sounds cool, but I have a question because it involves both Chris and I. We are both musically inept.
It's true.
If they include like these really like high, like intricate forms of making music, what do you think the like alternative is for musically inept people to also make music?
Us.
They could make like
if
preset motifs that the instruments can play, or like
Cool.
as an alternative.
So like it's like a one button. I'll play like the entirety of Bohemian Rhapsody and we'll be good, right? Like that's what we're thinking.
I think
I don't
that's
know
what
if they'd
have
go
in
that
Sea of
far.
Thieves.
Okay.
In Sea of Thieves, I think you can like use an instrument, like pick between like 1 through 8 songs or something through a wheel, and you just hold down the button and then it plays the music.
Cause like my kind of music's
That's
like in
pretty cool.
Minecraft, you get a jukebox, you put in the pig step, and you just start vibing. Like that's my kind of music. I don't have to do anything, but I know for others they like to go individual.
Yeah, they could definitely have something like that in addition to playable instruments.
Cool.
It might not be something that they need for like the first release of the game, but it would be definitely really cool to have eventually.
Mm-hmm. And then also in that Oscar was saying that the OSTs that we've gotten so far will not be what we're going to hear in the game. Which
the quote is that they're largely subject to change and they're not final products, just mock-ups. So everything that we know is not real.
So when you walk into a Quebec village, you're not going to hear the Quebec village OST. Like what?
I'm sure it'll still like sound the same. It'll just like be
like the same melody,
different higher quality instruments, and yeah.
Okay, but we still have the
especially for the ones
ones
they've already released. They're probably going to keep them about the same because people already are like attached to them and love them.
That's very good. That's a good point. I'm very attached to some of them.
I will be very mad if what is it, Canyon of the Many Suns
Speaking of
the or vocals at the end.
Well, like when I'm fighting the Broodmother, I gotta hear the vocals right when I kill that thing, man.
Yeah,
like
it's gotta kick in.
It's gotta kick in. You're right.
Like you get the Broodmother to 20% health, vocals immediately.
Oh my god, that would go so hard. Anywho, Slamma, in the last podcast, we got a question from a viewer. I completely forget the name. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. About which OST is our favorite per zone. Myne and I answered this in the last podcast, so I figured we get you to answer this because you know music way more than we do.
Okay. I'd say for Zone 1, it just has to be Traveling Band because it has like the most memorable motifs in the melody, which I use all the time.
Can I call you out? You said Quebec Village.
Whoa, don't expose her. She was
Quebec Village is Zone 4, right?
No.
Is it?
No, wait, no.
Whoa.
Wait,
Slamma,
no, underground. You have to cut this out.
This is a fake fan moment, right? Quebec Village.
Are you telling me Quebec's live in Zone 4?
Okay, Quebec.
Oh my god, comment section.
Probably one of my favorite songs overall in the OST. But I'd say like specifically for Zone 1, I have to choose Traveling Band because it has the most iconic motifs in it.
Okay.
For Zone 2, I'm gonna say Night on the Dunes because it was the first one we heard from that region. It released on the same day as Traveling Band, and I don't know, I feel nostalgic about it. That's probably one of the main reasons. Zone 3, I have to choose Snow Day because I just love the way that it like changes throughout the song. There's like a lot of different vibes within it. And yeah, and for Zone 4,
Quebec Village.
Quebec Village, my favorite.
Quebec.
Slothian Village. Woohoo!
Slothian Village.
Yeah,
So,
we should.
For some reason, I was thinking of like the giant underground trees and mixing them up with the Quebec.
This is a massive fake fan moment right here, Myne.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
And here I thought people were gonna like calling you like the community gem. Like everyone loves Slamma.
Well, remember
But
last
Slamma
podcast?
doesn't love Hytale.
They had Quebecs with torches in the last the little OST that her and Eve made. Well, was it EFS?
That's true.
You guys
The
put
one, the
Quebec.
cave one?
Yeah. Why was the Quebec holding a torch? Like that's
Yeah,
just
I'm
art.
glad we can
If you
confirm
look,
you on that.
if you look really closely in that video, there's a lot of hidden lore in the artwork that
Oh yeah.
EFS3 hidden
we
there.
have-
So I'll leave that for you to find out on your own.
I'm gonna break this down and make a 2-hour video.
My screen is not bright enough. I also have
You
a
might, you
light
might have
shining
to.
into my
You'll
eyes
probably
right
have to turn up the brightness and contrast and stuff.
Do we have just the image on Twitter or
now. I'm
X?
putting it into Photoshop. We can move
I hope
on.
you do.
I'm putting
I
it into
think
Photoshop.
EFS3
I'll
posted
look at it.
EFS. Yeah, good. EFS. Do I not follow him? Oh, I do follow him. Okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, no, I do.
You don't.
I don't. I don't follow. EFS. Now I do.
Terrible.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta get...
Everyone's getting exposed on this episode.
Oopsies. My bad. Sorry, EFS.
What's your thing, Myne?
Bro, I got him into High
That's
Circle. I
crazy.
don't even follow him. That's so funny.
You got him into
Oops. Alright, I just saved the image, so we're gonna have to break this down in the next podcast, Myne. But yeah, we're here for Slamma. Slamma's here with us today, so we're not gonna break that down today. No more exposing today. No more exposing. Except for Myne, he can get exposed.
We got more Hytale news before we forget. So
We never made it this far.
a lot to do with John Hendricks. John Hendricks has been very active. Apparently, so this is not confirmed yet. This is alleged. A Russian Hytale page tweeted out this morning saying that they have a behind-the-scenes interview with John Hendricks and more of the Hypixel Studios team, and they will be giving personal information, details about work. This is not out yet, and so we don't have a confirmation about this. John Hendricks hasn't replied either. The tweet has been deleted. What? The tweet has been deleted?
What?
I'm trying to click. It's been deleted like in the past 30 minutes.
Who's that from? Delphi?
Okay.
Delphi?
You should have took a screenshot.
No, I have it right here.
No, what's his name? Delphi? On you?
Okay,
No,
good.
it's RU_Hytale. The
Are
tweet has been
you?
deleted.
No way.
Watch the Hytale.
Okay, so I guess that is not Hytale news anymore because the tweet's been deleted. Moving
No
on.
way. I
Also
guess they were
news
told that it's
from-
not real.
News from today. We
Oh,
had
Myne, you got
John
canceled
Hen-
today.
That's not what I'm here to
I'm
talk
sorry.
about.
Okay,
Hycon.
okay.
I made a tweet about Hycon. Like, where do you think it will be? The options were like United States, because obviously,
America.
United Kingdom, because they're based in United Kingdom. I put Germany because there's a lot of gaming events happening in Germany, and then online, like an online, like a live stream maybe.
You failed to
John
mention
Hendricks-
Canada.
I can't name a single event that happens in Canada.
Ah,
I'm sorry,
that's
you're
fair.
irrelevant.
That's fair. Actually, no, we did have some like anime convention a couple weeks
Literally,
ago.
no one's ever heard of that. Anyway,
I don't even
John
know what it was
Hendricks-
called.
John Hendricks replied saying his vote is for both online and IRL. He's neutral on a real-world location. It's easy to get him to travel. So regardless of
Hell
where it will be, he wants to go somewhere. But he replied to that. Why would he reply to that if Hycon doesn't exist? You know
Because
what I mean?
Hycon exists.
It's a good point.
We know Hycon exists. We know it as like a.
They already
developer
went to
convention.
one. They already had one.
They did have
But it
one.
means
That was in
that-
LA,
it
right?
means- yeah, it was in
So it can't. They can't be LA twice,
HQ.
right? Can't do LA twice. Well, they could.
I'd actually think that means they're more likely to do LA, but
You think so?
It could be more likely.
I mean,
yeah, someone
LA
replied
trip,
saying
let's
that
go.
the Riot. Someone said the Riot HQ has a big stadium and a big space, big space. So
Like
it
a
actually would
like
be
a stage.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sweet. Mine, when we do our
So-
podcast on that stage, that'll be electric.
The live Hytale podcast.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you know, he's replying to a Hycon tweet. A Hycon event for the community is going to happen.
Okay.
Just confirmed it, basically.
All right.
Slamma, where would you want Hycon to be?
I personally would want it to be in California, in LA, because my
Close to
grandparents
there,
live
aren't you?
there. My grandparents live there,
Oh wow.
and they have a piano collection, so I'm always happy to go there.
That's awesome.
See, there's an unfortunate thing about it being in LA, and that would be it's far away from Chris and I. It would be amazing if HyCon would be on the East Coast. We don't have to travel.
That'd be mint.
Well,
Well, we're still really far,
in...
Myne. You're from Florida, and
It'd
I'm
be
from
convenient
Ontario.
for you two in particular, but like.
Well, it'd be closer for all the Europeans as well. You know, instead of having to travel.
True. See, I'm considering.
Yeah, we're considering towards the Europeans.
If they make an event in New York or Florida.
I mean, actually, there's a lot of the Hytale community that lives in Florida. So, I mean, it's not like they would base it around where the Hytale community lives. It would probably base it where the team and everything is. But,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, if they
Redeems
want
and
to.
I are Team Orlando. That would be just
What if,
a very short drive.
I thought isn't in city. You know, he's from. We said he's from Gainesville. I think there's just a meme. Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah, that is definitely just a meme. There is one more bit of news that we can talk about, and then we'll get to a Slamma interview. And it's basically that John Hendricks was in Derry and hanging out with Noxie in Iceland.
Wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Can I
He
come?
posted some cool photos.
Why is he going to the HQ?
Yeah, why
What's
would
he doing over there?
Well, he loves to travel, so that's why.
He does love to travel.
He does love to travel. I like to travel.
And then he went with Noxie on a quick vacation to Iceland. Are they preparing for the
That's
for
where
some busy seasons?
that
They're
where
taking their
HyCon's
time
gonna
off
be?
now
HyCon in Iceland.
in Iceland. That'd be crazy.
They're just yeah, that'd be cool. I would like to go there.
Anyway, I would have been more prepared, and we would have gotten some viewer questions for you, Slamma.
I can ping
But-
everybody in the Discord right now.
Do that. We'll get some live viewer questions right now. We've planned, for context, everyone watching, we've planned this interview for like, what is it, close to 4 months now, right? It has to be, like 3 to 4 months. It's been
Well, it was a
forever
good time
since
to
we-
have it because of the Oscar Garvin news,
Yeah.
of the music
we
news.
couldn't have asked for a better time to have you on. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Slamma, I got a question for you.
All right, I
Okay.
pinged everyone.
I'm gonna pull up your YouTube real quick. We're gonna do some interrogation.
I just got a DM
Oh
from
no!
somebody
What
right
does
now
this mean?
saying,
Wait,
"Do you
someone
like?"
DM'd you?
Someone said, "Do you like maple?" That's it.
Maple?
Okay,
No,
I'm like
first
pretty
question.
neutral.
No context.
I'm pretty neutral on maple. I'm sorry, CanadianFlash.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like pretty good, but it's like I wouldn't go out of my way to get it.
Like
I'm not
maple.
with you on
There's
that.
maple's like a tree. So there's
Okay,
maple
what's your
syrup.
favorite-
Maple.
on the
I was
tree.
thinking maple flavor, like
Oh
maple
yeah.
syrup.
Oh, so good. Mine.
Hello,
They don't
Whooper.
have perms for that channel. Oh.
Hello.
Damn it.
I need to give them firms. This is the most prepared we've ever been. Hold on, everyone, message go.
So-
I'm
Slam
not
up.
prepared for an interview.
Besides Whopper, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Besides
Whooper,
Whooper?
you can't even say it properly.
Maybe Swablu. I like Swablu for similar reasons of liking Whooper.
Oh,
love
Whooper.
Swablu.
It's Whooper, not Wow. I was thinking of the burger from
It's-
Burger King.
It's just a big fat cloud. Have you seen Altaria with like dehydrated or something? I gotta send you a pic. That's not relevant. What's your favorite
Just
song
the thought
that
of
you've
it.
made? What's your favorite song that you've ever made? Go.
On the spot.
I think the first one that came to mind is Journeys from the Lo-Fi. So I think I'll go with that one.
Oh,
Journeys
nice.
from Lo-Fi. Favorite Pokemon?
Hmm
That's a tough
That
question.
okay. Well, we already asked that one.
It's the
Okay,
it's
that's
Whopper.
not Whooper or Swablu.
Yeah,
because
or
we've already
Swablu.
done that before that we asked the question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I need a third.
Wait. Most of the rest of them are like, I mean, a lot of the other ones I like are like tied for third, basically.
Well,
Just
you
say
But-
just
any,
name
any
one.
Pokemon.
Growlithe.
Growlithe. Okay.
Growlithe, cool.
Nice.
Wait, maybe Galarian Ponyta.
Ponyta. Ponyta, basic
Pink,
Pokemon.
pink pony. No, it's a pink pony. It's not the normal pony type.
It's like the magical cotton candy. looking
Oh,
one.
okay.
What is your favorite song?
Traveling band. Hytale OST.
Like music of
Good-
all
good
time.
choice.
Traveling Band is your favorite?
Wow,
okay.
Oscar's killing it, man. That's some high praise right there.
I'm gonna
So do
piggyback
you.
off of that. When you're not listening to the Hytale OST, what music do you listen to?
So I pretty much I don't really listen to
Tell me it's
music much,
only
You
which is like really
Hytale
weird
on
to say
repeat. She listens to the OST.
because like I can't listen to music while I'm working because right now when I'm working I'm making music. So
You can listen to your own
but
stuff.
I listen to like I sometimes listen to like OSTs of other games for inspiration. That's like my favorite thing to listen to, literally video game music.
What are your
Wow.
favorite video game OSTs?
Well,
Apart
she's
from
gonna say
Stardew
traveling band.
Valley.
Oh, okay.
Stardew Valley OST. Um,
I'm waiting for a certain
Which-
game to be named.
What? Hytale?
Pokemon.
I know what name.
Mystery
Oh,
Dungeon
fine.
OST.
Mystery Dungeon. You got the
Oh,
correct answer.
I thought you were gonna say that game that Myne always talks about.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild OST. I've
It
played
does-
that
it
kind of
has
So,
an
recently.
so,
amazing
so
OST.
besides video game OSTs, if you were to talk about like radio music, because I think that's what people really want to know.
I don't really listen to
She
radio
doesn't listen to
music.
it.
That's crazy.
There's like a stereotype of people that only
Like,
listen
I'm-
to video game music, and she fits that stereotype.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not stereotype. I mean, I know like some radio music, but I'm just not really like.
You're more of like a
I don't really listen to it.
like an anime OST person instead of like.
Oh,
just said video
I listen to anime OSTs
Oh,
too.
well,
That's
there
Oh
you
true.
yeah, I was gonna say you
We've
probably
got-
You
love.
actually are right on that.
You probably love the Attack on Titan soundtrack of the OST because it's
I
fantastic.
haven't heard it, but maybe I'll listen to it.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Holy shit, we have so many questions. We need to move on.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, do we actually?
So many. Yeah, yeah.
Let's get
Okay, any plans for
avoid
new
avoid
songs?
too personal of questions.
Yeah, yeah,
Any
Plans
plans
for new songs?
We'll ask you what your favorite Kung Fu band
Yes,
is.
I have 3 things coming up for YouTube right now.
Ooh, 3 new
I'll make sure to
songs.
watch those.
Ooh.
One of them I've finished making. One of them is work in progress. And another is work in progress.
Oh, good to know.
Okay.
All right.
But stay tuned.
Or what are they
Good
related
to
to?
know.
Are they Hytale related? Video game? Just random commissions?
One of them is just Hytale fan art. Another one
That's my
is
favorite.
a crossover fan art of Hytale and Terraria.
Ooh,
And another is a crossover fan art of Hytale and Stardew Valley.
interesting.
Interesting.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, another question.
Nice.
How are you so talented? That
I want
comes
to
from,
rephrase this question.
that comes
'cause
from Truffles.
I hate asking like why are you so talented. I want to ask like what got you into music.
and how are you?
It
Okay.
sounded like there was more to that.
Yeah, that's from
It's just-
Truffles.
yeah,
The thing-
what
what got me
you
into music.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier in the stream podcast
Yeah, we're not
that
live.
my grandparents in California have a piano collection. So literally I would say that's what got me into music. Literally just being at their house and playing and messing around on the pianos as a kid. I liked to hear the differences between them and mess around even if it didn't sound good. And then I started taking piano lessons when I was, I think, 8. And I started making my own music when my piano teacher told me about a program I could download, which was just for making sheet music. And then I literally didn't know about other software for making music until I was maybe 16.
Oh,
And that's when I really
smart.
started making music.
Nice. Cool. So you just
Yeah.
keep practicing. That's awesome.
How many instruments do you play?
I only really know the piano and the kalimba, but I can play instruments that are in similar families
I've
to
never
them
even
because
heard of-
it's just the same.
How do you spell that second one?
Kalimba.
Kalimba.
Oh, it's that
Kalimba,
thing you
I have a
posted on
video-
Twitter recently.
yeah, on
It's
Twitter.
like ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that thing.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah.
I like how it's a portable instrument, very unlike piano.
Favorite upcoming
Interesting.
video game? You are not allowed to say Hytale.
Ah, boo. we.
Maybe
You have a
this,
favorite upcoming video game.
maybe the sequel to. Oh yeah, there's another OST I like, Hollow Knight. Maybe the sequel to Hollow Knight. No wait,
Good answer.
there's another game coming out by Concerned Ape, who made Stardew Valley.
Oh, he's making a new game.
I'm looking forward to that too.
Awesome.
I gotta look into that.
That sounds like a game Myne would love to play.
Favorite Kung Fu Panda villain?
There's only one answer
Oh,
to this.
easily, it's the peacock from number 3.
Thank you. Number
Nice.
3.
By
That's from
far.
That's from number 2. Peacock
Wait, number 2. Oh my
That's
goodness.
Shen.
I knew that.
Greatest Pixar
Yes.
villain of all time.
That is
Arguably.
the best. That is the best of the 3 movies by far.
Oh, 100%. It's so good. That's my favorite Kung Fu Panda. There's. Do you hear they're making a 4, by the way?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I hope they don't ruin it.
They're probably going to. It ended so perfectly.
Senza asks, can he marry you? No, Senza, you cannot marry her.
Oh, that's some Elriz right there, Senza. Oh, here's a good question.
Who's your favorite Hytale YouTuber? There's only one correct answer.
Yes.
The correct answer is the Hytale podcast.
No, that's not the correct
I'm guessing.
answer.
That's not the correct answer.
That's not the correct answer.
Okay, I thought that's what you were telling me to say.
No,
I love.
No, I wasn't telling you to say anything. I was just asking you.
We have a collective favorite here.
Krivek Corner. I love every time Krivek Corner uploads.
Me too.
I really
don't
love
like that
Hakon's videos.
I don't like that guy.
Nope, he's not Hytale Spins.
Oh, that's okay. I actually thought about this literally before the podcast and then forgot
Who your favorite?
that it would be
YouTuber?
Hytale Spins. No,
Oh,
that you were
Hytale
gonna
Spins
ask
is
me
your
that, and that it was gonna be
Oh,
Hytale
really?
Spins.
Well, that's our favorite, so.
There's so many questions. What is the Hytale release date?
It's March 3rd, 2025.
We might have
That's
to
so
keep
far.
on podcasts.
Come on.
Follow up. When's the beta?
Yep.
March 2nd, 2025.
Oh my goodness.
I
Oh my goodness.
regret doing this podcast. Who is a creator you'd like to collab with?
Is there artists?
Oscar Garvin.
In a way, it kind of feels like I have collabed because I make music inspired off of his. I'm forgetting their username, but I'm forgetting their Twitter handle.
What do they do?
Too irrelevant, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunate.
What?
Nothing.
They're no, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What? Don't worry about it?
What type of content do they make? I'm
Okay.
sure we can find it.
There's like a new artist.
Is it the person that made the
It's the one that made like
Oh, I just dropped my mic. In the Hytale community?
in the dinosaur.
Hashtag Hytale fan art.
Okay.
Let's see.
I have like most. I feel like I've collabed with a lot of artists in the community. I've collabed with Lead, Dairy Panda, Eve just recently.
I love Dairy Panda.
Haven't collabed with me yet. That's kind of
Craig the
EFS3.
It's fine.
Is it?
Any plans for music to make
Trouble.
music for mods when Hytale releases?
Yes. I have some specific plans, but mostly I just want to like get involved in as many projects as I can, basically.
Specific plans.
Well, are you still part of Blockshot, Slamma?
Oh yeah, Blockshot is like kind of still a thing,
I
but
think
they it's not very active because obviously there's not a game.
It's been dead for like 3.5 years.
But I'm still,
Bro, we're all.
if
we're all
that still
a part.
happens, I'll for sure still.
Chris and I are both voice actors. We don't have any voice acting experience. We just got in somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. Chaos is like the lead, so like we're chill with him.
Yeah.
So.
Who do you like better, Chris or mine?
Oh. It's a hard question to answer.
Moss horns. Which one of you likes moss horns more?
Well, one of them has
Not
an
me.
account called Burn the Moss Horns.
I hate moss horns.
How could you?
It's
So I think
not
we know
that hard
the
to
answer to that one.
Congrats, Mike. Congrats, buddy.
What is your favorite movie?
The first thing that came to my head is Princess Mononoke.
Good answer. I watched that in theaters, like last month.
Oh, really?
It's awesome. To see
I
on the big
don't
screen.
think that aired in Canada. Nice.
Hakon asks, "What is your favorite divine beast?"
Oh, my favorite puzzle was the elephant for sure. I forgot what its name is. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But the elephant.
Elephants are the best animal in the world, so I'm sure that's why.
What is your favorite anime? I think I know that one.
That's a toughie.
My favorite anime. The one I'm thinking of the most right now is Dr. Stone.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be One Piece.
I haven't watched One Piece.
You haven't watched One Piece? I thought you.
I read One Piece.
She's a manga reader.
I just read it.
Oh, because I see you like talking like in the One Piece discussions about lore or something, and I'm like, oh, she's seen.
Yeah, she's caught up. Just hasn't watched the anime.
I haven't seen it.
Flames of Hope inspiration.
Evie. Evie literally just like sent the picture of the first concept of the artwork she made, which is like just a few trees, and it just like instantly inspired me to use those. Like it instantly brought to mind like the kind of instruments I wanted to use, and like once I made a little bit and then she made a little bit more, we like built off each other and kept inspiring each other with our progress. So that's what inspired of it.
Nice.
When I saw that, just the background image and the music as well for that piece, I know you didn't watch the One Piece anime, but it just gives straight Wano vibes. It's so good. I just saw that.
I love the colors and the artwork.
Dude, you would love the 200 episode Wano arc. I'm telling you.
I'll wait for the live action to catch up.
Oh yeah, in 30 years. Okay.
What is your favorite instrument?
It has to be piano. It's just piano. I mean, my favorite to listen to live is probably violin, because I love how expressive it is, but my favorite instrument overall is piano.
Where's the One Piece?
That's a good question.
Same place as the Hytale release date.
I knew you were
so we're never gonna get it.
Gonna say that.
Never gonna get it.
I feel the same about both of these two things. So.
It's gonna take about over 1,000 chapters to find the Hytale beta. Oh, damn.
Will you be able to play a bard like a rhythm game with a skill ceiling or something?
In Hytale?
In Hytale?
I presume Hytale.
I actually thought of exactly that thing, so I wonder who asked this, but...
Who did ask that?
I hope so. I think it'd be pretty cool.
What is your favorite zone in Hytale?
I have to say, it used to be Zone 1, but after they released like some more footage of it, it's become Zone 4 with the snowy atmosphere. I just love it. It's beautiful.
That's Zone 3.
Best zone. The best zone.
That's Zone 3. Slamma.
Did she do it again?
I'm in Zone 3, yes.
Do you know what Zone 4 is?
It's the lava and the underground jungles.
Yeah, that's not Zone 3.
There's no snow there.
Boy, oh boy.
Apparently I get my numbers mixed up.
Okay, sure.
Fake Hytale fan.
Yeah, I just want to point that out right there.
Where do you get your inspiration for your music?
I'm gonna say Zone 3, dude.
Obviously Hytale, mostly. Also, a lot of the inspiration literally comes from the Hytale community and like how awesome everyone is.
I love the Hytale community.
Yeah.
So we kind of know the answer to this one, but what is your favorite band? I don't think you have one, right?
The Traveling Band from Hytale.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Well, we'll accept that answer.
These are such stupid questions. What's your favorite note?
C sharp. For no
What's
reason.
your favorite?
That's
what's your
actually.
favorite key?
It's just these.
F. I like F. F major.
F in the chat.
These are getting so worse and worse. What's your favorite pasta type?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
It's definitely not penne. It's definitely not penne.
What?
I have
Bang. I love that.
I have a special place in my heart for bow tie.
That's classic.
That's a fan favorite.
It is a fan favorite. Not an Italian's favorite, but you know, we can move on from there.
Bean dealer, I'm worried about you. He asks, how much money is in your wallet?
Oh no, that's probably a question we
I'm not
shouldn't
gonna
ask.
answer that.
I actually don't think I have any money in my wallet. I don't think I carry.
So don't rob mine.
I got $20.
It's something.
All right, Myne. I think I don't know. These questions are getting a little weird now. You want to get to the
I'm gonna filter them real quick.
pivot? I
think
think
your favorite Hytale does.
I think we should pivot to the last 10 minutes. We can answer a couple just regular viewer questions that people aren't answering at or asking at 10 o'clock at night when they're all tired.
Yeah. I feel like half of these people are not sober.
No, I mean I had a big beer before coming on, so.
It's not even you.
I know, right?
I'm gonna close out the channel.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah, podcast chat made it weird.
What is one idea you'd like to see implemented in Hytale? Like a concept, an idea,
Implemented
item, a
in
gameplay.
Hytale? Well, one of the things, like within the actual game, it'd be cool if there were like barred weapons of the instruments. But since that was already a question from before, something I want to see as like a mini game is some sort of rhythm game.
Okay, nice. I got a question for you, actually. I got a good question.
I scrolled down the guest questions because there were so many. I scrolled down. I just see the trolley question.
Oh, I saw that one. That was funny. So I got a question that is one of the biggest debates in the Hytale community. Both Myne and I are pro free to play. What are you? Free to play or pay to play?
Before I thought about it, I was just neutral. But now that it's been talked about a lot, I'm definitely free to play.
Let's go. Myne, that's big dub right there.
I'm just reading through some of these questions. We're gonna answer these in the next episode. Some of these are.
What? Just me and you?
One of the questions I can read out. Myne, do you realize how much of a mistake allowing us to make all these questions? Yeah, I understand the mistake I did now.
Wait, give that guy a shout out. Who was that?
That was Bean Dealer, the guy who asked how much money is in your wallet.
Great job.
We've got an interesting community. Yeah, let's do some real viewer questions.
Yes. These are important, Slamma. Very important questions.
I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm interested. Would you rather have unlimited bacon
oh my God.
games? Or games? Unlimited games, but no games.
It makes no sense. I hate this question.
Oh my gosh. I guess I could live without bacon and also have no games.
You could have taken or.
That wasn't an answer choice. It was unlimited bacon or no games, or games, unlimited games but no games.
I guess unlimited bacon.
Okay, but no more games. But that means no more Hytale.
Unfortunate.
This is the other one. Okay.
The correct answer to that one is choosing or.
Wait.
For future
if they add bacon into Hytale, then does it count?
You found a loophole.
That is genius. All right, actually, ask a viewer question.
Let's see. Some of these like bugged out, and they're saying they're unread, but they're read. Okay. This is a long one. I actually don't think it's a good one. Wait, they're not organized. This is so weird. Question for Slamma. Hi, Slamma. My name is Bogdan. I would like to ask you a question. Okay, we asked this already. How did you get into music? Why did you start making music for Hytale? Oh, I guess a question I can ask is, like, how did you find out about Hytale?
I was sitting on the ground, and I was on my phone, and then I just saw it in the trailer in my recommended the day it released, and Like pretty soon after that, there was a Minecraft server that people opened up called Hytale Party.
Really?
Mhm. And I
Is
joined
this
that
where you met
immediately.
TT?
That is where I met TT.
No way. The origin of TT.
TT,
That was
you
where I
your
got
shout
like
out.
encouraged to make. I like had the idea randomly, and that's where like the people there encouraged me to go through with it.
Wow. I love TT. Great dude. Don't tell him I said that.
He does not do well with compliments like that. He's gonna clip that.
He's gonna clip that.
He's gonna make that his ringtone. Has anyone ever wondered if Varen will have a second form, possibly a final form, differing completely from the concept art pieces that we have of him from Hytrox?
I've never
That's
seen
a cool question. I've never thought about Varen having a different form, but actually now that you say it, I think he does.
That's quite interesting.
That makes sense.
I've never
'cause,
thought
like,
of it.
he seems able to take over an entire planet. So
What if he turns
Yeah.
who knows
into...
what else he can do?
What if Varen can turn into a planet like Star-Lord's dad in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Interesting.
Like-
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember anything about
Like
the movie.
Varen is the planet Nexus.
Varen is Nexus.
Yeah, Nexus is Varen.
Oh,
Oh
my god.
These late late at night thoughts.
If you didn't retire from YouTube, you'd be making a 10-minute theory video about this.
I'm making a theory video. I just got to get people to send me their theory, Slamma.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Oh, wait,
Sorry.
and
I'm
YouTube.
glad you didn't call me out.
I did. Hey, no, you said you're not good at them. So, or was that you? No,
Did
that
I?
was Insidious.
I
That
did
was
not say
Insidious.
that.
Sorry, no, that was
I did
Insidious.
not say that.
That was
I'm just
Insidious.
throwing shade at me.
My
for no
bad.
reason.
Yeah, you got to send that to Myne. And probably other people who I forget who I asked. Yeah, cool. I think we got time for one more question here.
I want to ask you about the future of Hytale. I want your predictions about what the next blog post will entail and kind of where we go from here. And then a legitimate, timeline.
Personally, I think the next blog post is going to be like saying they've finished up the engine, and maybe show us some screenshots because the engine is finished.
Yes.
But I feel like it's gonna be another like. This is just an update. We don't. It's gonna. Well, that's why I'm preparing myself for it, because then it won't be a disappointment because I expected it.
Fan art, yay.
It's not gonna be fan art. It's not.
They do have a fan art blog post ready. We do know that.
Can't wait. It's gonna hit different when they put a fan art.
They've
blog
gotten the
post.
contracts for the artists for like.
I'm
2
one of
years
the
now.
ones who's in it.
They did not send me a form to sign.
Yeah,
or something,
I never got
so
one of those
Kind of
either.
weird. Kind of weird.
Like, I get we're not artistically inclined, but
I've made fan art in the past.
yeah, exactly. I'm pretty good at drawing stick people here. But on that note, wait, Slamma. Slamma.
Do you have Odie?
Yes, is your cat here?
I could get him.
Okay,
but I
we're
don't
gonna
have
get
him right
Odie.
now.
Please get your cat. We
Okay.
will.
Please get Odie.
We will wrap it up
Wait,
here with.
I'll turn off the camera.
It's gonna mess up mine if you turn off the camera. Oh no, it didn't. We're good.
Oh,
It didn't
right,
mess up mine.
okay.
We're good. We're good. We're good. It just shows a picture of my logo.
Nice.
That's sideways. That's seeing the behind the scenes because Slamma was totally not on an angle. So Myne.
This is definitely the most chaotic
I think so.
episode we've ever had.
This is why
I
we
did not
don't
expect
record.
it to go like this.
That's why we don't record on Friday nights.
I think that's the reason.
Yes.
There's just a lot that happened. We got gigantic news. We got Slamma. We got way too many questions.
We got viewer questions. Yeah, Slamma's getting her cat, so that's the most important thing in this podcast. But
Yeah,
also,
stick around. Don't leave yet.
yeah, make sure you check out her socials. Everything will be linked in the description down below. Her Twitter,
Yeah.
her YouTube, her
Snapchat.
Snap. I don't think that's mine.
Shout out Senza.
I'll get you that one there, buddy. I'll get you that one.
um,
Senza with the ultimate Riz today. But yeah, Slamma's getting her cat, so we're super excited for that. If you guys did enjoy this episode of the Hytale podcast, so you know.
yeah, check us out on Spotify. I have not uploaded the last 3.
Oh,
but
Myne. We got to talk
by the
about
time-
Hytale spins. They copied us.
Ooh,
They took
Hytale
our.
Spins,
They
yeah,
stole
we'll
our
talk about
content. They stole our content. Like.
We will look to do a copyright strike on Hytale Spins.
Like
As
literally,
we
we're
can.
being serious about this. It's just straight up.
Yeah, because the most recent episode, probably not by the time that this episode gets uploaded, there might be a new upload. But the episode titled "The Hytale Developer Just Confirmed Insane News."
Because we're developers.
The entire video is just raw footage of this podcast.
Like, it's just us talking.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Kinda
Usually
sus.
I'm Hytale Span's biggest fan, but
Yeah.
That's
not cool,
tiny
man.
bit too much.
That's not
Tiny
cool.
bit too much.
Wait, so since they did that, does that mean Hytale Skeptic is Hytale Spins? Because it takes straight stealing our content. It kind of.
Nah.
You don't think so?
We know who Hytale Skeptic is.
Yeah, we know Hytale Skeptic is. We know. I blocked him on Twitter, but I know who you are. I know you're watching too, because you're a big skeptic of us.
Big skeptic. I know that there's still a bunch of devs watching because they definitely want to see Odie.
That's the most important thing. They just skip to the end, probably.
Shout out to you guys, by the way. We're super happy to, await your news. We're looking forward to what you have to say.
Yes.
I know you're very eager to talk to us.
There it is. What's good, Odie? So photogenic.
I love him.
The reflection of the blue in his eyes, perfect.
By the way, for context, guys, I have to turn my head.
Oh, you
90
do.
degrees because Slamma's camera is vertical.
Look how cute he is. Aww.
I know. No one's leaving right now.
No.
We have retention for. We could have this running for like an entire 30 more minutes and people would not leave.
No, they would not leave. Just watch the cat do cat things. Is he sleeping? Oh, I thought he fell asleep already. That was fast.
We need to have Odie as a permanent third member of the podcast.
Look how cute he is. Aw.
This is amazing. This is the content.
Oh, he's gone. All right. On that note,
thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.
See you guys.
Slamma's information is linked down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.